It was half price. He was very excited about it.
I would be happy about half price too. Welcome to my Others Keeper Friday game day. Uh, we are very sad that an order got canceled because the half price item is no longer available.
We are. We're very sad.
Bad
Well,
prices.
yeah, absolute half price. Go for it. Absolutely.
It was a
And this is the, sorry?
it was a very nice rock brand wok pot.
Yeah,
Try saying that one a few times fast.
no doubt.
Rock
Okay.
brand
No
wok pot.
Escapades.
rock brand wok pok. I can't say that 3 times. No. But I'm just going to say that this is the first Game Day Friday of Mental Health Awareness Month. And we have Rob on with us, who is one of the facilitators of the Saskatoon Men's Mental Health Group on Monday evenings at the Canadian Mental Health Association building. So if there are any men watching this who want more information, let me know. And actually, I'm going to put up their banner
We can
because,
put up
frankly,
the email address.
pardon?
We can put up the email address.
The email address. This one. There we go. So
just-
if you have,
Just let anybody know that is correct. That is not a spelling mistake. Oh, technically it is a spelling mistake, but
it's a,
the story behind it,
Yeah.
I was setting this up like either early in the morning and I was half awake, and I actually spelt mental health wrong, but you know, it was one of those happy little accidents where, you're not completely right with mental health, so it kind of works.
the irony of it all.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. All right. So if you do have questions, you're in the Saskatoon area or even anywhere else. I believe you guys do Zoom connection as well. Is that right? Yeah. So if you're from anywhere, you don't have to be from Saskatchewan. If you want a good men's peer support mental health group, there's the email address. This is one of the guys. His name is Rob, and he would be more than happy to give more information.
99% of the time, I'm the one checking the emails. So
There you go. That's perfect. All right. So, what new with y'all? I have some more trivia for us, but let's do a little bit of a check-in because there's only 3 of us. I know we've been checking in for 20 minutes, but
Yeah.
But
But
the
that was-
online
was
version.
rolling.
That's right. The online
I'll just
version.
say, welcome to my paper disaster. I am making birthday cards.
Yes. She finally has some room at her beloved's house,
Mhm.
and he has some space where she can actually do some crafting. So she's having
More
a
than just
good
on a
old
TV
time.
table.
She's gonna take
A
grants.
TV table that has to hold everything owns. Yeah.
I had awesome time with his daughter last night. We worked on a Mother's Day card for her mom for 3 hours. Good times.
That's nice. And
It's
has a
fun. We
good
laughed, we giggled.
she has a good hack for sharpening the little cutter inside the little cutter outer machine
And
that
for
I
any
don't
like
know.
Little cutter outer machine. The tech
Yes.
it's a really, really old Cricut. It's the original Cricut machine. But it also works for like scrapbooking scissors and scrapbooking punches and stuff. Cut tinfoil with it. Like run it through tinfoil or cut tinfoil a few times and it'll help sharpen it. Also, if you're finding they're sticking, I find scissors stick a lot, cut some wax paper. It works.
See, these aren't trivia questions. These are just good pieces of trivia for people to know.
life hacks.
Life hacks.
For
Yep,
crafters.
for
It
crafters.
works for normal scissors too. Don't get me wrong. It works for normal scissors too. Like, I mean, yeah, you can
Just
take them
not
out
hair
and
cutting
sharpen stuff.
scissors. Not hair cutting and not sewing. Please don't
No.
use those.
Found
No,
that out
get
the hard
those
one.
sharpened. Get them sharpened the proper way. And I mean, this isn't going to sharpen it forever. It's just to kind of spiff it up a little bit. If it's just
Yeah.
sometimes you get too much paper buildup, so it starts causing a little bit of an issue.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my husband has stolen my scissors, and I don't know why. Um, but I have scissors that I use to cut my crafting things. And my crafting things are, now I've lost that. I
love
paint, and with the excess paint, I make jewelry. So to make the jewelry, the piece of paint has to go behind this piece of glass and we glue it on. And so there will inevitably be some leakage around the outside. And when you have to take the stuff out from the outside, let's see, well, there we go. From the outside, then you get glue and all of that other stuff on the, and I'm going to drop it on the floor. Glue and other stuff on the scissors. So then what I do is I just got a window scraper
Ah,
and I scrape it off really
Yeah.
finely with the window scraper. That really helps a lot.
Those work really good for flat stovetops too.
Yes,
mhm.
yes, they do. Yeah,
Not that I live where there is one, but I know that from
previous
previous
experience.
roommate experience.
Okay,
Previous
all right,
experience. Yeah, we'll just leave it at
awesome.
that.
You had a
Yeah.
previous roommate who was boiling things over a lot, were they?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And she had a very expensive fancy stove. Like it
Ah,
had two separate cooking portions in the fridge. Oh my lord.
Fridge.
Let's try this again. You could put this tray in the oven and it had controls for the top and the bottom half separately.
oh, that's
It had
cool.
separate timers for each half too.
Neat.
It was very
Yes.
cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Very
Okay, and
expensive.
I'm going to point out, I am not wearing makeup today. There is a reason. This morning on Lifeboat. Hello, Mary. How you doing?
Very-
So I'm just explaining
doing
the
pretty
reason I'm
good.
not wearing
I'm
makeup
li-
today. Sorry,
You look
you're
beautiful.
doing well.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. Is this morning on the Lifeboat, we talked about mental health and the beauty standard that people have. And I'm just going to tell the story about my daughter needing a new beauty standard. For the longest time, I was a hairdresser, and as a hairdresser, you do all your makeup and hair and everything to look gorgeous. And then, Pearl said double oven. And so I got an infection in one of my eyes, like just a skin something or other. And my doctor's like, okay, you can't wear any eye makeup for, a week or so. And I'm like, okay, cool. And it doesn't make sense to wear lipstick and everything else if you're not wearing eye makeup. So I just didn't put on makeup. And my daughter, she was only 3 years old, and she looks at me and says, Mommy, you're not beautiful. And I stopped. And I'm like, that's not okay. So for the next 13 years, I wore makeup maybe twice a year and we reset her standard for beauty.
She is still beautiful, trust me.
And well, and my daughters, neither of them wear makeup. Bethany will, my younger one will on occasion for like a special event. My older daughter couldn't be bothered. And I will wear makeup or I wear makeup. I happen to like the way I look in makeup. It's just a preference, but at the same time, if I'm without makeup, I'm not going to stress like a lot of women do. So, Mary, you were going to say?
I said I don't wear makeup very often either.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
You catch me how you are. I'm not going to stay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay long.
Okay.
This day is hard. My dad's
Oh,
heavenly birthday is today.
it's your heavenly birthday.
And I've been
Yeah.
able to keep it together for. I did a lifeboat show in honor and memory of him, and my
I
husband
saw
watched
that.
about 5 minutes of that. I don't know how I kept it together till the end, and I even gave him a little cupcake.
Oh, you
Even
did a
finally did the
cupcake.
grocery. Yes, and I'm gonna send you
That is
one,
I
Kim,
love
too. So when there's
awesome.
somebody on your birthday on your channel that has a birthday, you can show and say happy birthday, and it's no calories.
Thank you.
So
Oh,
I was
that's
able to
awesome.
put it together till the very end. And then I got emotional, and my husband is now in the other room crying. So I need to go take care of him.
Okay.
Mary,
So
the cupcakes turned out wonderful.
Mhm.
And Sam
so he
knows
was
what
in
it's
here and
like
he
to
said,
have a dad a heavenly birthday.
It
And a
happens
I
mom.
to
just
be
can't stop
happens to be
crying.
my mom's heavenly birthday. So
Is it your mom's heavenly birthday today too?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
there's a cupcake for her. So he just said to me, he said, I can't stop crying. So I really feel like I need to be going to take care of
Yes,
him. I said, honey,
please,
we'll go
please
watch a
do. Give
movie
him
or
a
something.
big hug from me.
And I'm really, really tired. I will.
Okay, big hugs to you. Big hugs
Love you,
to
Mary.
Josh.
I know he had dementia for 7 years of his life, so I know he's out of pain, but there's some years that are harder than others, and I don't know why this year is hard. I don't know. I think because of the adoption, maybe for him that adoption went through and all those memories and
Mm-hmm.
everything. But I'm not. I feel like I need to go take care of him. But I wanted to hop on real quick. So thank you for everybody's
excellent.
support, and I appreciate it. So
Thank you for taking the time to hop on.
and in memory of Charles and your mom too as well.
Yes.
I'll
Rob,
catch
what
you
was your
next
mom's
week when
name?
things aren't so
Okay.
emotional. All right. Have
Awesome.
a good
Thanks.
day, everybody.
We'll see you
Have
next
some
week.
fun.
We will. Thanks, Mary.
Yes. Bye.
And a happy heavenly birthday to Joanne, Rob's mom. How long has it been, Rob?
since she passed away, this October will be 11 years.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Pearl, hi, welcome. And you usually catch us on the play. So, welcome. I'm glad to see you're live and you're not replaying today. If you'd like to come on and actually play with us, you can click the link at the top of the comments in YouTube, and you can come on, and you don't have to be on screen like Sam just did. It says Samara's going to stream with audio only, and you don't have to have your picture showing. So that's entirely up to you. Yeah. So, do you think we should maybe get started with some trivia?
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
I'm gonna start feeling dumb. Let's go.
Just going to sheeple what we're using. We are using the Trivial Pursuit mini packs, 1980s to 2010s. So instead of keeping them separately, we're going to do 1980s today. I have them all mixed up so that they're like all over the place. So 2000s, 2010s.
Yeah, hold on.
Look for the answers.
Can you go a little slower?
Well, the answers. Yes. There we go. Rob isn't competitive at all. Not even a little. No. Okay. So, what is the stage name for Nora Lum, who went from rapping on YouTube to starring in the critically acclaimed film The Farewell? Nora Lum, who went from rapping on YouTube to starring in the I cannot say critically acclaimed. Wow. Wash your tongue once, you can't do a thing with it. The Farewell. So should we go look and see which decade it is? It's the 2010s. So.
Yeah, that really doesn't help.
I'm going to venture a guess and say someone who isn't me.
Yeah.
No idea.
Okay. Yeah, no, I am not a rapper except for Christmas gifts. And then I do bags best. So Pearl is going to get on her phone. Okay. Pearl, we look forward to having you here. Oh, there she is. Hello, Pearl.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome. Welcome.
Okay, so this is my first jump on with the live stream. So
That's
I know
awesome.
that. So bear with me.
You're doing
That's
great
okay.
so far.
Okay.
Yep. Sam's first time on a live stream, she had to hold her phone with her hands, and by the end of it, she was going like this because she had to hold it for like an hour and some. So
Oh,
So yeah, her
yeah,
hands were pretty shaky by the end of it.
her hands were pretty sheet.
That was pretty
So
bad.
I wanted
when
to say. I was gonna say. I want to say real quick before we start. I know this is so off topic, but I watched Mary's replay about her dad.
mm,
Cried. Okay.
yeah,
My mom died January 1st, 2018. So I know the January 1st. She had Parkinson's dementia. My dad died 2 years ago.
hmm
He ended his life because he didn't want to be around anymore.
wow.
So I'm going through it. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to, because I know it's supposed to be game.
It's game day, but
Okay.
at the same time, we are 100% behind you, Pearl. We are 100% behind you. So if you need to just kind of pause for a few minutes and have an emotional moment, please feel free to take care, okay?
I will send you hugs.
Send big
Thank
hugs.
you. Thank you.
Big hugs.
Pearl is
So
my
are you,
husband. Oh, go ahead. No, you go. You go.
I was going to ask, what part of the world are you from?
Indiana.
Indiana, nice.
Yes.
We're all up here in Canada, all from close to the same place.
I can tell by
So,
your accent, definitely, Kim, from listening to you.
all right.
No, I'm in Indiana.
Ooh, what's
Okay.
this American accent, eh?
Yeah, just a little bit. So Pearl is my husband's nickname for me
Oh, nice.
because he when we met, he says I look like Janis Joplin.
Ooh, okay.
Aw.
Okay.
So I was under my real name for a while, but I thought I'm gonna just change. One day I'm gonna change Pearl. So
Okay. Are you actually going to change your name or just online?
no, just online.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank
It
you.
is. It's a good name. Yes. Are you comfortable sharing your actual name, or would you prefer not to?
No.
We're okay with the prefer not to if you like.
No, my name's Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
So I tell everybody, if you're old enough to remember Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons, you know my name.
Sherry.
What?
And
Yep.
if you're old enough,
Be back in a sec.
and if you're old enough to remember Steve Perry, then you know my name.
There you
Not Steve
go.
Perry. You know, the one from Journey.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I get his name wrong all the time.
yeah,
Anyway,
I know who you mean though. Yeah.
yeah.
Steve Perry.
Steve Perry?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, I was just having a moment and I related with Mary. And I didn't want to bother Mary while she was on here because she's going through it. So
Yep. And Mary says Indiana is where her daughter was born and her husband. So that's cool. That's very
there you go.
cool. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So,
Okay.
what do you know about 2010's rappers, female rappers?
I'm
Yeah,
more
I know
set-
almost nothing.
I'm like more 70s,
Yeah.
but we'll go with it.
Okay. So, what is the stage name of Nora Lum, who went from rapping on YouTube to starring in the critically acclaimed The Farewell?
I don't know.
You got nothing.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Rob and I went with
Aqua-
It Isn't Us.
Aquafina.
Hairspray? Aqua?
No,
Aqua?
no. My daughter, she's looking in the door going, I'm going to do that. No, it's on the card, yeah. Thanks, honey.
That's like Aquanet.
Hi, Bethany.
No, it's a brand of water. Bottled
Yeah, it's
water.
a brand of water.
Aqua, yeah.
Yeah, Aquafina.
Aquanet's
Okay, yeah. Aquanet. Yes.
Aquanet.
See, I started doing hair in like 1990. So we're talking the big hair of the 80s and
Oh.
the hair bands and all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
the can.
I'm
Yeah, the can of
the great
Aquanet like
fat
this big.
man. Yes,
Higher,
yes.
higher to God.
That's right. The higher the hair, the closer to God. Yep.
Yes.
So Mary says, Pearl, if you need to reach out to her, go to her channel and you can email her.
Thank you,
So
Mary.
if that's something that you feel the need to do, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Next question on the card. What viral video shows a toaster pastry-bodied cat leaving a rainbow trail as it flies through space? A viral. Okay, Rob, what is it?
Nyan Cat.
Nyan Cat. You are right. I have no idea what a Nyan Cat is.
Meow, 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 meow.
Is that a Canadian
See, now-
thing?
No,
No,
it's
it's from
probably
Rob
Korean.
Korean. Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's Korean, but one of my favorite videos.
Okay, all right. See, he and my daughter Bethany would get along very well because they both enjoy. See, why didn't you just come in here? She's laughing through the door. It's not Korean?
Deeply not Korean.
Deeply not Korean. Where is it from?
Mian is the Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound a cat makes. So meow.
Okay, so Nyan, the Japanese onomatopoeia for the sound that a cat makes. So what? You can just sit here on the bed. You don't. She's in the
Don't
middle
be
of baking
shy,
something.
Don't be shy, Bethany.
She's not being shy. She's in the middle of baking so she can hang out with a friend and have homemade junk food instead of store-bought junk food.
There's nothing wrong
So-
with homemade junk food.
Exactly. And I have been eating way too much of it. Sam, I don't dare to tell you what my blood sugar level was when I checked it an hour ago. So, yeah.
I'm
Some
going with
people
high.
believe it was a little high. Yeah.
It said hello.
Not quite double what it should have been, but not terribly far off. Some people believe that the Mayan calendar predicted the apocalypse would take place December 21st of what year?
I know
Do you
it. I
remember
just-
that whole
everybody else will get it.
Mayan apocalypse? I'm going to 2010.
2004.
2004?
Yeah.
Okay. Pearl, you got
I'm going with
anything?
that is my guess. I know they've
Okay.
changed it a few
2012.
times when it didn't happen.
There we go. Yes. 2012. And we thought 2012 would be the worst it could get. Yeah, if only we knew.
Movie about that called 2012. Starring
Yes. Yes, now that you mention it, I remember that.
Useless Fountain of Knowledge.
Yes,
You
you're
are
a virtual
good at
font.
useless knowledge. I love
That's
it.
why I have Master of Useless Trivia on my tag there.
Okay, there you yes. Would you like to have a title under your name? Because I can do that for you. What would you like your title to be?
Me?
Yeah.
I like his useless knowledge trivia, or master of useless knowledge, or something like that. Because I can tell you things that would be like Final Jeopardy, and they all look at me like, "Why do you know?"
Ah,
Just don't ask me right now. But
I just went
There
with
we
what
go.
you put down for me the other day.
Master of Final Jeopardy is who you are, Pearl. Sam, you wanted me to change what you are named?
I'll go with what you named me last time.
Oh, it's still up there.
It's still up there.
I know. I'll leave it.
Okay. Okay. If we
He
want,
made
we
his
can
day
have
when
you.
I showed him a picture of last week when I showed him the picture. He was like, "Aw."
A few weeks ago, Pearl, Samara and I went down to go see a friend of mine, now a friend of ours, in the southern part of the area where we live. And she made us all a T-shirt, and they all had very individual not logos, but sayings and such on them. And the one that she made for Samara's boyfriend was Samara's Cuddlebug. And
oh,
she's like, he would never wear that. And I'm like, no, he's gonna love it. He's gonna love it.
Like 2 minutes later, he comes out of the bedroom. Love it. I'm wearing it every day. I'm never taking it off.
Exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna have to make more of those.
So I don't know much about Canada, but I know Cricket is like 2 hours
Yep.
away from Thunder Bay. So how
hmm
far are you guys away from Thunder Bay?
Very, very
About 24 hours.
Of
Yep.
nonstop driving.
of
Of
nonstop.
nonstop driving. Yeah.
I'm
No,
probably
Canada
a
is
little less.
ginormous.
I might be a little less than you guys right now because I'm already north,
That's true. That is true.
but maybe only
Um,
by like an hour.
yeah.
So
No, just
where is the Wayne Gretzky Hall of Fame?
The Hockey Hall.
probably Edmonton.
At,
The Wayne Gretzky or the Hockey Hall of Fame.
okay, we'll do hockey. Sure.
Hockey
Well,
Hall of
okay.
Fame in Toronto.
Is in Toronto, Ontario.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is also not close.
No.
Not close.
Also not
So
close. No.
when my dad used to go fishing, he would go into Canada, but it would be like a 12-hour drive from Indiana.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
don't know where anything close. Maybe it's just
We're in the
Indiana,
province
you're
that
on
looks
the,
like we're in the province that looks like a rectangle, if that helps.
if you happen to look at a map, we're very easy to draw, really hard to spell.
It's true.
Okay, so
And
you-
pronounced.
So how far are you away from Toronto?
A little further than Thunder Bay.
Here, let
So
me
that's
let me
an-
pull these up.
Okay, so you know what? I'm about to. I hate to ask all these. I don't know anything. I'm
No, that's
sorry.
okay. Do you know what? No, don't be sorry. The fact that you're asking, I'm really impressed because so many people just would not and just be willfully not willfully ignorant, just not that they don't know these things. So I really thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
So do you watch PTS for Life with Jeff? He's in Canada.
No, I don't.
He has a channel with Scientology, and he
Okay.
goes and he started to go around all the orgs. I don't know how many there. I don't remember how many there is in Canada,
Oh, okay.
but he goes to like. But I think don't quote me. You might don't quote me, but I
I
think
won't
he's
quote you.
around like Toronto. But I know there's like the east side of Canada, and then there's the west side, and
We are in the center part of the West.
okay.
So we are right directly above
Okay.
North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
So Saskatoon, where Rob is and I live, but I'm not right now, is 1 day and 3 hours of driving, which is that's not right. Hold on. It told me it's 1 point some miles. That's not right. Is 1,723 miles.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in the process of actually making a document that I can put
The
up
maps
on the screen for you to take a look at because it is just easier to
Oh.
visualize for me.
Oh.
that's
Okay.
kind of the drive.
Oh wow.
hmm
So does that mean
On that
so
drive. It
then
ain't fun.
if you're 24
Here.
okay, if you're 24 hours away from or 20 from Thunder Bay, then how far are you away from the border?
That was Toronto.
Toronto. Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
So Toronto is, can you see cursor on the screen?
Maybe if I was on my iPad and not my we'll make
Okay.
it bigger. Okay. Okay.
Okay, you see where these lakes are? There's the Great Lakes,
Okay.
and on the east side, above Chicago and Minneapolis and
Oh,
North.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's the east side. That's close to where Toronto is.
Okay.
Okay, North Dakota and Michigan, not Michigan, and Montana.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we are. We're above that.
Oh, okay.
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 So we're
Okay.
a long way away, east west. Now, when you talk about how far we are from the border, it
Yeah.
completely makes a difference as to where north or south we are. And I
Okay.
believe we are probably 6 or 7 hours north of the American border. Does that sound right, guys?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are closer to Thunder Bay. Some from Saskatoon to Thunder Bay is 15 hours and 36 minutes.
There you go. How far are we from Windsor?
Pretty far.
Windsor, Ontario, and Detroit, Michigan are just across a bridge from each other.
Okay.
Okay, and my daughter lives in Windsor.
I'm working on it.
So that's the one who lives farthest away from you, Kim.
That's correct. Yeah.
I've
So
been
Windsor
watching
is
and paying attention. Go ahead.
Windsor
Windsor
Sorry.
how
is
far?
23 hours and 44 minutes of driving.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, whenever I'm going to go to visit my daughter, I'm going to give Jen Marie. Are you familiar with her?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give Jen Marie and Sharon from Surviving Together. I'm going to give them a call, and we're all going to get together in Detroit.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
yeah, it's going to be fun.
So then, do you watch Poe on the go?
No,
He
I've never
is.
seen Poe on the go.
He lives in Detroit, or he lives around
Oh,
that area of
okay.
Michigan. So when he
Hmm.
was a police, I hate to hijack your stream. Sorry.
Oh no, not at
So
all.
when he was a policeman, he would work that Detroit metro area.
Oh, okay.
So he's
Okay.
good because he keeps up with the Scientology stuff too, but he does other things.
Mm,
But
okay.
so that's
Yeah.
another one that's around that area.
Okay. Okay. I started watching the Scientology stuff just because I'm really interested in different alternative cults and things like that. Like I'm a Christian. I'm a very strong in my belief system. And Crystal says, hi all, see you in a bit, Kim. Crystal will be here shortly. But I like to learn about different belief systems. And so I started watching Aaron on growing up in Scientology. And then I saw Tommy from Aaron's show, right? And then, so my attention has gone almost completely from Scientology over to the Lifeboat. So I don't watch a lot of Scientology content anymore. But yeah, it is fascinating. And the abuses,
Yes.
oh my word. The
Yes.
abuses in any religious system is easy to have, isn't it? Because you have this, whoever the top person is, and it all trickles down from there. And there's probably abuses at almost any level.
Yes.
Just
And
not
then
the systemic abuse.
right. And then when Tommy was in FCI Terre Haute, he is an hour away from me. He was an hour away from me.
Oh, okay,
But he wasn't there when because I'm moved back again for the second time to where I am now. But when he was in, he's only an hour away from where I live.
Okay, I'm going to add this again, and I'm going to enlarge this so I can see. And Indiana is where?
It is over, you see where Ohio and Illinois are?
Yes.
Michigan? Okay. I'm right in Indiana's right in the middle of Ohio, Illinois.
Okay.
And Michigan's on top of me, and Kentucky's on the bottom of me, or Kentucky, yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like I'm like southern part of Indiana. So the Kentucky border is only like 3 hours away from me.
Okay. And you know how I know where Kentucky is?
Huh.
There is an image shared on Facebook, and it has the United States as just regular states and whatever, and then it has the picture of a chef, and it has all the states that are his hat and his body and his boots, and then he has a tray out, and Kentucky actually looks like a piece of chicken. So I find where that is.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. So that's where, oh, I
I
am
used
full of,
at work, Carla and I used to do all these quizzes when we were bored. And one of them was naming all the states and their capitals. Another one was all the states and labeling where they were. We got so we were pretty fast at that. I could not do any of it now.
no, no. I like Canada because there's so many fewer. Like there's 10 provinces and they're all in a line, like they're not all over the place. So that makes Canada Canadian geography so much easier.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I love it when people from wherever they are, even if you're from Ontario and you know nothing about the area where we live is in the prairies, or we know nothing about Ontario. I would much rather have people ask questions and be curious than to just assume or just not care. Well, not caring is even worse. So
So, do you guys have? No, you guys aren't French Canadian. French Canadian is where to you.
East.
I'm not.
Further
You're not
east than
east.
Further east, the whole province that is French Canadian is Quebec. Then there's a little province, a tiny little province that's attached to it that's called New Brunswick, and it is half French, half English. So it has two official languages. Quebec has one, which is French. The rest of the country, English and French are the government official languages, but when it comes to what's spoken wherever, 90% of it's English. But there are little pockets in most provinces where over here and over here and over here and over here, there are towns and cities that will be a majority of French speakers. In Alberta, so one province.
There's a
Pardon?
German town on the way up. There's a German town on the way up here.
Yep.
And I can't think of what its name is, but it's very German.
Where I live, the tiny little town where I live, there's like 700 people. Most of them, probably a good 75%, are Mennonite, which is a German. It's a religion, but it's also a culture, and and their first language is Low German.
Yeah.
So my kids go to school or went to school with a whole pile of kids who did not speak English as a first language. So my job for a lot of years was teaching English as a subsequent language, and my students were all floored that my town was teeny tiny, not very far from the city. It was teeny tiny. At the time, it was about 500 people. It was full of refugees because my students were almost all refugees from different countries. They're like, refugees came and made a whole town? Yeah. And they're good in Canada? Yeah. Oh, it gave them hope. And then to find out that these children don't speak English as a first language, so when they start school, again, they saw that, oh my goodness, in Canada, you actually have a reasonable chance at succeeding when Canada's not your first country, English is not your first language, you're not around a whole pile of people who like you, all of that stuff. So I really love being from the little town where I'm from. But in my history, when I was in my early teens, I lived in a town that's even smaller than the one where I live, about 200 people, maybe 300 now. And it was a little French community, and I knew no French. So I got there, and 95% were French Catholic, and then there was my family and our little church, and we're the English-speaking Baptists. And yeah, I lived there in the years after they used to have fistfights every recess at school. But I learned how to speak French while I was there. And I learned it fairly well. Like when I got there, I knew maybe 15, 20 words in French, like Sesame Street French. And then it was like learning, no, not even as good as learning Sesame Street Spanish now. Sesame Street Spanish, there's a fair bit of it. But
yeah, you were talking before they had the French-speaking characters on Sesame Street.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Wow. I didn't even know they had that.
Oh
They
yeah.
do in
Oh
Canada.
yeah. Like in the
It's not
1970s.
Sesame Street, it's Sesame Park in Canada now.
Now it is, yes, not the same. Yes.
Wow.
But by the time I finished living there, about 3 years later, I was the top in my class in French. So depends on where you're from, whatever your talents are, whatever your whatever, And since then, I've lost like 90% of what I knew, but I can still read it. Have no idea what I'm saying, but I can read properly.
Hmm.
Was
So
that before you ended up here, Kim?
is that how I ended up in Nipawin?
No, was that before you ended up in Nipawin?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Saw your house.
Did you?
Glenn drove me by. Well, Glenn
Okay.
directed me by.
Okay.
Kurt tried to and
Um,
picked the wrong block.
so yeah, that's a little bit of my own personal history that you didn't ask for. So
No,
yeah.
it's all good because you didn't ask for mine. So, I mean, it's easy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I am curious about people in general, which is why I have the channel I do.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself,
Well, I
since
feel
we all
bad
know
because
each other.
I took over the show.
Do you know what? Honestly, I would rather do this.
Are you sure?
I am. How about you guys?
Suck at trivia, don't worry.
We
Except
suck
for
at
Rob.
trivia.
Yeah.
Which is,
Except for
yeah,
Rob.
Rob's good. Yeah, Rob's good. The rest of us kind of suck. So, but this is why I have my channel, is to get to know people.
I was born in 78.
Mm-hmm.
79.
Oh, okay. So no, I don't feel bad.
I'm way older than you.
Oh, you're not.
No, really. I was born in 72.
You're not that older.
I'm enough older.
My
I'm
husband
in my
was born
50s.
My husband was born in 67. Okay.
There you go. Okay.
See, there you go.
Hey, Kim.
Let's see. What else? My sister is 10 years older than me, but she was stillborn.
Mm.
So I'm the only child.
Mm-hmm.
I have one daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like the hippie mom of get out of all hippies. Whatnot. I love the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I raised my daughter on Alice Cooper. She knows. I know everybody looks at me like, you raised your daughter on Alice Cooper? I'm like, I did. I raised my daughter on the 70s, anything 70s, so we go through the whole 70s phase of music.
Oh, yeah.
So when it's a I forget what it's called, but in my family, there always has to be somewhere in the names, always have to be a member of the family
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. So
Mine too.
okay, so my
But I'm
mom,
not.
right, my mom had me at 33 when she was
Mm-hmm.
33. Her mom had her 33 kind of thing. So there's so everywhere in the family, there's always one member of the family that has to be in the name of the child. And I was
Okay.
just like, I'm not going to be like my mom. I refuse to be like, I love my mom, but I'm not going to be like my parents. So I had my daughter at 23,
Mm-hmm.
and her
First,
name is, do what? I'm sorry.
first deviation.
First deviation, yes. So her name is Ashley Rose Nicole.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with my family's name whatsoever. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't figure out. It was either going to be Ashley Rose or no, Ashley Nicole or Audrey Rose, and I couldn't figure out which one I wanted. So
Mm-hmm.
it came down to Ashley Rose. So it's Ashley Rose Nicole, but Ashley
Mm-hmm.
Rose is her first whole name,
Oh,
and
okay.
Nicole is their middle name. So my poor daughter just had no chance of ever getting anything with her name at all whatsoever. So when my grandkids were born, we wanted to keep the same hippie name going. So as long as you could scream all three names and it sounded like it flowed well. So my oh my god, now I gotta remember what my grandkids' name are. I completely blanked it. Oh, my grandson's name is Elijah Lee.
Hmm.
Lee came from my grandfather's middle name and everything down the line. The middle name is Michael, but none
Okay.
of them are spelled like you would normally spell a name, because I had to be
Okay.
different.
Of course.
So Elijah, we dropped the H, so it's Elijah. So Elijah
Hmm.
Lee is his whole name, his whole first name.
Is it hyphenated?
No, it's
Oh, okay.
Elija, capital Lee.
Okay.
And my daughter's name is capital Ashley, capital Rose.
Hmm.
Nicole is Nikole, Nicole. God, I hope
Okay.
she's not
Yeah.
watching this because I feel bad now. Michael is spelled Mikael.
Hmm. The Russian way, actually. Mikhail.
Yeah. So
Yep.
my granddaughter was born. Yeah. It's Autumn Rose Marie. So
Nice.
she kept the rose in there
Hmm.
and Autumn Rose. So you could scream
Nice.
Autumn Rose Marie. So
Yes.
there is my hippie thing.
Oh, very nice. Oh,
I
that's
am
cool.
I am 2 years clean in January. I made my 2 years clean. It was a battle, but I
That,
did it.
yeah. Yep.
I was I hate, I'm like Tommy. I am what I am, and I can't change who I was, and I'm a needle junkie just like him.
Okay.
And
You're looking great. You're looking healthy. This is wonderful.
and everybody's like, "How can you be a meth user? You have teeth." Little I
Okay.
had and I have a dark sense of humor. So you're gonna
Uh-huh.
have to. So I put myself in a set. I went in the loony bin for a 72 hour. I voluntarily went in for a 72 hour hold.
Okay.
And when I left, I had to leave the situation because if I didn't leave, I wouldn't have gone voluntarily the second time,
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
So there was nurses in there going, "You have teeth. How can you be a
Yeah.
user?" Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the same time of me being 2 years clean in January, I married my daughter.
Your daughter's dad?
No, I married my daughter and my son-in-law.
Ah, you performed the ceremony. Got it.
Yep, I married
Okay.
my.
It's like I'm
Yeah,
lost. Hold on.
Yeah. Took me a sec.
Wait a minute.
I know. See, it's that United States thing. We are confusing when it comes to things.
I thought it was just my family.
No, honey, it's no, 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 no. I got crazies just like you. We put them on the porch and give them tea. We don't hide them,
That's right. Yep.
kind of thing.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So yeah, I married them in their living room. I said, "Do you? Mm-hmm. Do you? Mm-hmm. I do. There's your wedding. 5 seconds.
Do you, done.
Done. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep. So I'm proud I made my 2 year clean. I mean, I'm still
Oh,
struggling. I'm
and
struggling.
from what I understand, you always will.
Yeah.
That's the nature of addiction. See, I am addicted to food, in particular sugar and carbohydrates, and I was telling Sam she would not be Sam's that direction. She would not be she would not be happy with me if she knew my current blood sugar level. And
Oh, yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I need to get back on the wagon when it comes to taking care of my diabetes.
Yep. My
So
mom had
yeah.
back surgery, and as soon as they took her out of back surgery and wheeled her out of surgery, they're like, "Oh, by the way, you got sugar." It's like you could have waited just a little bit longer before telling her as soon as she walked out of surgery. I mean, wheeled out of surgery. Yeah.
Hmm.
So my mom and dad are both diabetics. my granny on my dad's side is a diabetic. My
Mhm,
daughter's dad side is a
mhm,
diabetic. So
mhm.
diabetes runs all over.
Same with my family. Yeah, it wasn't a matter of if I was going to get it; it was a matter of when.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
alrighty.
So
I'm
what
So
else?
surrounded by it.
yeah,
I'm surrounded by the diabetes. My roommate is a diabetic who doesn't take care of himself at all. My ex-roommate is a diabetic, which unfortunately happened because she had to get a treatment for her MS and it killed her pancreas. The first in all of North America on this drug.
Oh
mm,
wow.
Yeah. And my boyfriend's a diabetic. And I'm a former diabetic. How's that for fun?
Oh wow.
Transplant.
yeah. She had a
Oh.
transplant.
Mm.
'Cause I was
So
I
yeah,
was
if you want to,
type 1.
if
Type
you
one.
watch Samara's story, you go back to the early videos on my channel, and you'll
Mhm.
see titles like Samara's diabetic journey and
Oh
things
yeah.
like that. So there, we've got a series of what is it, 3 or 4. So it's diabetes, and then her was it transplants next, or was it the foot injury
No,
next?
leg was next.
Leg was next, and then it was her transplants. So we've got kind of a little mini series of Samara,
Mhm.
and they are honestly fascinating. They are fascinating.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you say we get back to and do
Yeah.
some trivia?
Sorry.
Oh no, don't be. Don't be. Okay.
Rob, just put your hand up.
Yeah. Just,
I have another question.
And
Yeah,
just for anybody who isn't familiar, I always put my hand on the back of the card and I read the front because I want to play too. So,
okay.
and I flatly refuse to cheat on things. Just I grew up with somebody who did, and I refuse. Anyway, so which of these deals does not appear on Macklemore's song "Thrift Shop"? A polka dot tracksuit, a broken keyboard, or zebra jammies?
I was never a big fan of the song, so
I
I'm
don't
going to
even know
say
this song.
a broken keyboard.
That's what I was gonna say.
sure, let's go with that.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
my
the
daughter
PJs.
Bethany says no.
Ah.
I'm going to zebra PJs.
Zebra PJs?
hmm
Okay, it is.
Bethany, what's the answer?
Bethany, what's the answer? We're ready for the answer now. Okay. It is a polka dot tracksuit. That would have been sick though. So there was no polka dot tracksuit.
Okay.
So what we did is we listed all things that were in the song. We didn't get it wrong.
It could have been in there.
It could have been. All right. What did Snoop Dogg change his stage name to in 2012 prior to the release of his reggae-inspired album Reincarnated? I think I know this one.
I think I know it too.
Multiple choice.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh no, I don't know.
I'm going to say Snoop Lion.
Yeah, that's
Does that sound right? Yep, Snoop Lion. All right. In 2017, what Bodak Yellow singer became the first female solo rapper on the Billboard Hot 100 since Lauryn Hill did so in 1998? So in 2007, this singer sang a song called Bodak Yellow. She became the first female solo rapper to hit the Billboard Hot 100
2017.
since
Why are we
Lauryn
getting
Hill.
all these things about rappers?
And female.
Because this is the 2010s.
Nicki Minaj.
What?
Yeah, that's gonna be my guess too.
Nicki Minaj? Nope. Cardi B.
Oh, that was my second one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on, let's see. We're in the 2010s again. Which Toto song did Weezer cover in 2018, earning the band its first Billboard Hot 100 since 2009?
Africa?
Africa. I'm going to say, yep, that's the one.
Do you remember the song
Okay.
they did for Microsoft?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's what really got them noticed.
Oh,
They
okay.
did. I can't think of what song it was. Now I
Okay.
gotta think about it.
What social app introduced an AR filter in the summer of 2017 featured a dancing hot dog?
I'm just laughing at that one because I can see you dancing.
I think I know what it is, but Rob, what is it?
Snapchat.
Snapchat it is. It's not what I would have guessed. Okay.
I only started using Snapchat like 2 months ago.
What rocker and artist wrote the 2010 book Just Kids about herself and photographer Robert Mapplethorpe? Rock star and artist wrote a 2010 Just Kids about herself and photographer pal Robert Mapplethorpe.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, that one.
Sure. Mm. Bethany?
World Jam Jam.
Can we use her as friend to phone? You know?
Yeah,
Phone a friend?
phone to Bethany.
Yeah, phone to Bethany.
It's going to be phone to Bethany. It's Patti Smith. I've never heard of her. Patti Smith.
Like the 70s and 80s Patti Smith?
I would assume so.
Oh.
Bethany says it's because she doesn't go by Smith. What does she go by? Westbrook.
Okay.
Nope, not Westbrook. It's a W name she doesn't remember. Okay.
Come on, Bethany. We're counting on you.
Eris says we're counting on you. You shouldn't. What autumnal flower or flavor of latte became ubiquitous stand-in for basic culture? Everybody together?
Pumpkin spice
Pumpkin
latte.
spice.
Pumpkin spice.
And Bethany is making pumpkin spice blondies right now.
That sounds good, actually.
Yeah.
It smells good at your house.
It will in a minute because it's not in the oven yet. Oh, and I hear her setting the timer for the oven. Okay, what? She put it in and then ran to me. What breed of dog did President Obama and his family adopt two of while they lived in the White House? I know what it is. I don't know the name.
I have no idea.
Bet you it was
It's a-
furry and had 4 legs.
There you go. There you go.
You are so
Curly?
you are so ableist here. How do we know it didn't?
Squirrel.
It wasn't what?
3 legs, you never know.
It wasn't a squirrel.
It wasn't a squirrel, no. But they
Bring a
probably named it
back
squirrel.
in somewhere.
Black,
If-
was it black-haired, curly, like
Black
a
hair
poodle
with-
type?
No, it had the ropey hair. It's a water dog of some sort.
Oh.
It's like a Rastafarian dog.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know the
Portuguese
name of-
water dog. There we go. Bo and Sunny were also known as the first dogs of the
Yeah.
U.S.
I
yeah,
call them.
but a Portuguese.
I call them the dreadlock dogs.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Portuguese water dogs is the name. Okay, what is the name of the Australian pop rock band often abbreviated to 5SOS? Bethany, do you know that one?
And of course, we don't have any Aussies in here now.
Of course not. Australian pop rock band is often abbreviated to 5SOS. 5 seconds of summer, apparently. 5 seconds of summer is correct. Okay. She didn't know they were Australian. dare she? Okay. What two-word dismissive phrase aimed at people born in the 50s and early 60s entered the popular lexicon in late 2019? Okay, Rob?
Okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer. Yep. There we go. All right.
That phrase.
I hate it so bad.
Especially since none of us are boomers.
Exactly.
I'm the closest one, and I'm definitely not a boomer. So, yeah.
I'm Gen
What
X.
does that? Definitely Gen X. It's almost like a Wakanda. Gen X forever.
My phone.
Okay.
I can't Gen X with you.
What does the M stand for in the commonly used gaming abbreviation MOBA? Rob. This is a Rob question all over it.
No, it's not.
No?
What does the what stand for? Say that again.
What M stand for in the commonly used gaming abbreviation MOBA?
I'm gonna go with multiplayer.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, same.
Yes, multiplayer online battle arena. Well done, Sam.
I
Okay.
was like, there's something to do with Warcraft in there. I remember that. Yeah. M's usually a good bet to be multiplayer.
Okay. What breed of dog was Kabosu, the face of the 2013 meme known as Dogs? As Doge.
Doge. Shibu Inu.
That's
Shibu Inu.
Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu, that's the one.
Such question. Big wow.
I feel like you guys just talked in another language.
Shiba Inu. Okay, Sam, we need to find you a photo of a Shiba Inu.
There.
It is the cutest dog ever. They're like a giant corgi.
Have you ever
Would
seen
you say
Doge
that?
memes?
Pardon?
I'm asking Sam, has she ever seen the Doge memes?
The Doge memes? No? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so now we're in the 2000s.
Need a sheltered life.
What country is the birth of Borat Sagdiyev in 2006's controversial mockumentary Borat, starring Sacha Baron Cohen?
Oh God, where is he from?
Wasn't it in Russia?
Nope.
No.
Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kazakhstan?
Yeah.
Yep, Kazakhstan. That's the one. Yep.
Very nice.
Okay. Which city's Clericus Cup teams punish offending players with blue cards, which send them to the sin bin for a 5-minute penance?
No
Did
idea.
Which city's Clericus Cup? I'm going to say Vatican City because the Clericus Cup has to do with priests. Would you agree, Pearl?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Sure. Sounds good. I like
Let's
where
go.
you're going.
Vatican City. The Clericus Cup was launched in 2007 by Cardinal Tarcisio Tony. Okay. What British rock group released its debut album Parachutes in 2000? Parachutes.
I'll be back. Now he wants in.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to say Coldplay.
And you would be right.
Ah, I like Coldplay.
Yeah.
They have one song that I like.
Okay. I think I only know of one of their songs.
Me too, maybe.
Yeah. All right. What yellow-hued fry cook debuted on TV in 1999 along with his pet snail Gary and his best buddy Patrick?
SpongeBob!
SpongeBob SquarePants, and I don't even know anything about SpongeBob, but I do know that there's a pet snail Gary, his best buddy Patrick.
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants. My daughter and my granddaughter and me, we all watch SpongeBob.
There you go.
No, this is Patrick.
Yeah.
There were certain things that were not allowed in my house. One of them was SpongeBob, the other one was The Simpsons, and the other one was Barney.
Yeah, I couldn't do Barney in my house.
Barney.
Oh, I
Now-
know.
Now my daughter loved the Wiggles from Australia.
Ah.
That every day.
Barney.
Bar-
if I had
nope,
kids,
couldn't do Barney.
Barney, Teletubbies, and Caillou would be banned from my home if I had kids.
Caillou, we did a little bit. Not
Oh, I
much.
didn't
Even my
know
kids
that.
got annoyed with Caillou.
He's the
And
dumbest
then-
kid ever, and he gets away with
Mean
everything.
little- He's a mean little. You know what?
Yeah, he's a mean little SOB,
Sure.
that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whiny.
But no, Teletubbies, they were okay. That was like baby talk. It was not meant for 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds. It was meant for itty bitty babies. And that was fine with me. But no, Barney was just beyond the pale when it came to me. Just no thank you. And kids would go zooey for Barney. Oh my word.
Yeah.
They ever.
Yes.
When
Yes. And that to me was not okay.
Daycare was when she watched Barney.
Yep. See, my girls didn't go to daycare. We had sitters come into our house. The town where we lived didn't have a daycare. We do now, but they didn't at the time.
Well, you took yours to school with you too.
I did take mine to school with me. I took mine to school after I graduated from college. I started back into college when I was in my 30s.
Mhm.
So, yeah, on days when we needed care and whatever, we had people come into our home because there was no place to take them out to.
Now, did you take them with you when you were teaching? Which I thought you said you did, but I could be wrong.
Yes, I did. Yeah, on days of school holidays and such. They were 2 and 3 years old when we moved to our little town, and then they were 6 and 7 when I graduated. Pardon, Sam?
And they were so damn cute.
They were so darn cute. Yes, absolutely. They are pretty cute still, but I'm biased.
Bigger cute. Just
They're bigger cute. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. What supernatural 1990 drama features a famous scene where Patrick Swayze makes pottery with Demi Moore?
Ghost.
Ghost. That is the movie that my husband and I saw on our first official date with my mom.
Out of respect to you guys, do you guys mind if I vape while I'm on?
I'm fine with it.
I just
Y'all?
have to have
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
You're all good. Okay. So, no, Ghost. My husband and I went on our first official date the day after I broke up with my fiance. And because we had become best friends by that point. And it's like, okay, we went on our first official date. My mom happened to be visiting for the weekend, and my mom and I are like this. So she went on with us on our first date. What can I say? A little bit scary. Basically, we trauma bonded over life with my dad. So, yeah. All right. The 2015 biograph. Yes?
I was gonna say we didn't want to go to Kung Fu Panda 4, so we went grocery shopping instead.
There you go. The 2015 biographical hit Straight Outta Compton memorialized what popular 1990s rap and hip hop act?
NWA, and I will not say the full version of their name.
Okay, Pearl, will you?
No.
No, I won't. Out
I
of
was sensing
respect,
it's not
I won't.
appropriate.
It's
No.
not appropriate.
Yeah.
If it was somebody else's stream, I would. But
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think I would if it was anybody else's stream.
well,
Well, the card doesn't even go into what it is. It just says NWA. Comprised of rappers Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, DJ Yella, MC Ren, and Ice Cube.
Here, hold on, Sam.
There we go. Okay. What 2001 novel featured 4 best friends sharing a pair of old jeans that somehow fit each of them, even though they were vastly different sizes? Sam, what is it?
Okay, hold on. First couple words is I think it's the mystery, the journey, something, the sisterhood. That's what it is. The sisterhood of the traveling pants.
That's the one.
There's like 3
Yep.
movies now, aren't there?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. What group had a 2004 hit with Wake Me Up When September Ends
Oh,
by frontman Billy Joe Armstrong about the death of his dad? Ooh.
Green Day.
Green Day.
Green Day.
Green Day.
That's
Yep.
what I figured.
Yep. In 2006, which casino owner accidentally damaged a Picasso with his elbow, trying to sell it for $136 million? Steve Wynn, Donald Trump, or Kirk Kerkorian?
Trump?
Don't think it was Trump, but couldn't tell you who it was.
It was
What's
Steve.
Steve?
It was Steve Wynn. He ended up selling it. He had it completely restored, and he sold it to a hedge fund owner in 2013 for $155 million.
It was
Wow.
before or after he put the.
So
his
he
up.
sold it more after it was
Sold
broken?
it for more. Yeah. Sold it for more.
Rich people are weird.
Mhm.
Rich people are weird. I want to try being that weird, though. Really, I want to have the opportunity to be that weird. See, when you're rich, it's called eccentric. When you're poor, it's called
Crazy.
psychotic.
Crazy. Yeah.
Crazy. That's right.
Well, I mean, the book 50 Shades of Grey would be a lot different if Christian Grey wasn't rich. It'd be an episode of Criminal Minds.
If it was a
Very
trailer
true.
court, that's right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep. No,
He was
we all
living
get
in
that one.
Living in a trailer park.
Yes.
Version of this flick would be the Criminal
Mhm.
Minds episode.
Yes.
That's
It
right.
would be. It would be.
Let me pedal you on my bicycle instead of let me fly you in my helicopter.
No, he just has
It
to lay
would-
it up, man.
Yeah.
It would be like Jigsaw coming out on his little tricycle.
I want to play a game.
There you go. Yes. It would. It is.
Which 2008 vice presidential candidate, when asked which newspaper read, said, all of them? 2008 U.S. vice presidential candidate.
Oh, that had to have been what's her face, Sarah Palin.
I like that guess.
I do too.
Sure.
And it is correct.
I was thinking quail with the potatoes.
Well, I was thinking Quayle too, but he
Oh,
was
that was-
before Sarah Palin. Like he was
Yeah.
in the 90s yet. So yeah,
And
that's I was
his hometown is when I lived in northern Indiana was an hour away from me.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
In 2007, who rapped Crank That with his signature dance that included a Superman pose?
Soldier Boy.
Yep. Soldier Boy.
There you go, Soldier Boy. See, you know rap, just not
I know
the
some.
other ones
2010.
that we had.
I was like 90s
Memes.
rap. You know.
Ooh, I know this one. What chef and TV host mastered the art of French cooking? Received the Medal of Freedom at the age of 90 in 2003.
Jill Child.
Julia Childs. That's the one.
I thought you died years earlier.
Nope, she was 90 in 2003.
What? What,
Yeah.
Benny?
Wow.
So, okay. Sam has a cat
Yeah.
named Penny, and her boyfriend has a dog named Benny. That doesn't get confusing at all, does it?
And our friend Jason has a dog named Penny.
And their friend Jason has a dog named Penny. Yeah. Oh,
I have-
hello, Benny.
I have a calico named
Hi,
Calico.
Benny. Say hi.
I couldn't think of anything else to name her.
Benny needs a haircut.
He needs another haircut? Okay.
I miss Penny.
Yeah.
My
She's probably
daughter's
the
dog.
only thing in this there.
My daughter's dog is a was a Labradoodle.
Oh,
And
those are
she
cute.
couldn't think of what to name it, so she named it Slim Shady.
That works. That works.
Like,
No, I was saying, Sam, Penny's probably the only thing you miss there.
yeah. I
Yeah,
must admit,
Samara
it's
lives
nice
in
being
a.
in a non-moldy, dirty, gross, disgusting house.
Samara
Well, there
lives
is
in a
some
trailer
mold in the
park.
basement. Hush, I can't see the mold in the basement.
That's right. Yeah. What
I can see the
2006?
black mold in the bathroom where I live.
Yeah.
I've been there.
What 2006 successor to GameCube attracted a new generation of fans to motion-sensitive controllers that lend themselves to sports games?
Wii.
The Wii? The Nintendo Wii. All right. What commentator hailed Antonio Freeman's seemingly impossible catch to a Brett Favre pass as a he did what play?
Marv
I'm
Albert,
assuming it has to do with sports ball.
your football.
And Al Michaels. The catch happened during a 2000 matchup between the Packers and the Vikings. I mean that those are sports teams.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Football.
Football. All right. What item was purchased for $168 million on eBay by a super wealthy Russian businessman in 2006? A plane, a yacht, or a tricked out rail car?
Okay, where's the
Car?
businessman from?
Russia.
I'm going with the rail car.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
It was a yacht.
Okay, that too.
Okay.
Do you remember at the beginning of the Ukraine war where all of the Russian oligarchs were being caught on their yachts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like that seems to be the thing for them. All right. In 2003, which U.S. woman won her 5th World Figure Skating Championship? Christina Yamaguchi?
What year?
2003. Christy Yamaguchi. That's who I'm sticking with.
I think that's before that.
That's the only one I know.
Who was which one? What year was the Tanya Harding thing?
Oh, 90 something.
Oh, never mind then. Okay, so then I'm going to go with you, the Yamaguchi.
It wasn't. It was Michelle Kwan.
Ah,
Well,
She
Yeah.
became the most decorated figure skater in American history. There you go.
That's who Elizabeth Manley had to go against for a little bit, like right at the end of her career, I think, if I remember right.
Okay, what 30-minute meals star started the nonprofit organization Yummo in 2007 to empower kids with their families to eat and cook healthier?
I was going to say Rachel Ray, but sorry.
I
Raise hands.
agree.
Rachel Ray.
No, I agree. Rachel Ray.
I was going to say
Okay. Jamie Oliver.
He was the naked
Yeah,
chef.
would have been a good guess. That would have been a very good guess. The giveaway for me was the 30-minute meals star.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was her show. That was her big thing.
Did you watch her
But-
show?
I did, and I was kind of cheesed that her show actually was about 30-minute meals, but you had to do all the prep at time. So it's like, no, it wasn't 30 minutes. Doing all the prep is an hour and a half.
30 minutes.
You know,
Yeah.
like, yeah, 30 minutes putting it together and cooking it.
It's a 30-minute meal because it only takes you 30 minutes to eat it.
There you go.
I can eat it.
There you go.
You
All right.
can-
The last career play of French soccer star Zinedine Zidane went viral, showing him unheroically headbutting a rival in a World Cup final. True or false?
True.
The last career play, French soccer star Zinedine Zidane went viral, showing him unheroically headbutting a rival in a World Cup final. You guys are going true?
True.
Sure.
Why not?
True. Yes, it was the 2006 match between France and Italy. Soccer fans are like soccer in general in Europe is so beyond like, oh
Yeah,
my word.
fun to watch
They
though.
are hardcore.
They are hardcore, that's for sure. Okay. All right. What tune, written by Neil Diamond and 2010 Hall of Fame inductee, was sung by Smash Mouth in the 2001 movie Shrek?
I'm a believer.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say Sweet
I'm a
Caroline,
believer.
but wrong one.
Pardon?
I was gonna say Sweet Caroline, but wrong one.
Originally by the Monkees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And I would have said it was the Monkees, not Neil Diamond. I didn't realize Neil Diamond wrote it.
I thought the Monkees
Okay.
wrote it.
So did I, but the Monkees didn't write anything. They weren't actually allowed to do anything, including play their own instruments. The
Did you
TV
ever-
networks.
Did you ever watch Tool Time?
Oh, of course, yes.
Okay, sorry for acting stupid because I don't know if you guys get like American TV up there or not. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm
We
sure
do.
you guys do. So
Yeah, we do.
remember the band that would come in and play their instruments on the job site?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
I
remember.
swear the drummer was the drummer for the Monkees back in the day.
Probably. That wouldn't surprise me. You should look it up.
No,
No, I thought Samara said no. No.
no. I said I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. No.
Oh,
I would have that stuck in my head.
Yeah, it was Mickey Jones.
yeah. And I thought that he was on.
No, Mickey Jones is not Mickey Dolan. Mickey
Oh.
Dolan was in the Monkees.
Oh, never mind then. Okay.
Yeah.
That was close. Same right
Yeah,
name.
it was a Mickey. It was a Mickey.
See, I told you I got useless knowledge and trivia stuff.
There you go. All right. See, this is how we do things in our house. You know, people say you're not allowed to have your cell phones at the table. In our house, you are, because 9 times out of 10, it's to look up random information so we can continue a conversation.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Google
Go
break.
get out the encyclopedias.
Yeah.
exactly.
Google great.
We have a set of encyclopedias in our basement. Just saying. Okay. Which Twitter first did open web designer Chris Messina use in a 2007 tweet? Hashtag, @ or retweet?
Hashtag.
Probably hashtag.
It was a hashtag.
I remember when it used to be a pound symbol.
Yeah.
The tweet read, "How do you feel about using a pound for groups?" So, yeah. And that was 2007. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's either going to be Bethany's friend or mine.
Is it a crystal or a somebody else?
It is, I don't know because I'm not at the front of the house.
I
All
guess
right.
you'll know if she shows up behind you.
That's right. Bethany, my friend or yours? All right, it's Crystal. Okay. Oh, hers won't be around till 8 tonight. Okay. What creature was irrefutably linked as descendants of dinosaurs when amino acids were extricated from a T-Rex bone in 2005?
Chickens.
Birds.
Birds.
Birds. The DNA material resembled that of a modern-day chicken. Hey, Crystal. Okay. I'll move over and you can set up your chair right here. We have a new player. Her name is Pearl. Oh, yeah, you've been watching. listening. She's her new headphones on. Crystal bought a pair of the same type of headphones that I have. They go over your ear and sit in front. And so you can actually listen to what's going on around you, as well as listen to what's going on your thing. So it's really cool. I have to say I love them. So I love that sweater. She has a lovely, like, light blue sweater. It has pink, like, apple blossoms or something like that going down the front.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, it's
Isn't that
pretty.
pretty? Hi, Hans.
It's very springy.
Yes.
It does look springy.
I also have one of my sweaters.
Oh, okay.
It's too heavy.
Okay. All right. So, Crystal, do you want to join on your phone, or do you want to have to plug my headphones and you can join this way?
That way would probably be better.
That way would probably be better. Okay, I will undo my headphones.
I started the first part of Crystal's story.
Yeah.
So I do know who
Yeah.
I've seen her on Needing a Meeting.
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
So
Crystal's
I
famous
just-
now.
So I just want to say congratulations on your new apartment that you're going to get sometime soon.
Yeah,
We don't know when.
when I get it.
When
We're
you
all
get it.
very excited about that. Yes. That is very exciting. Okay, so we are on this one. What NYC destination boasts a Christmas tree that's been topped with a 550-pound Swarovski crystal star since 2004?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller Center.
Did you know those trees come from Northern Ontario?
I thought it was from
No.
New Brunswick. No, that's the one in Boston.
Yeah.
Boston goes from New Brunswick. But from Northern Ontario, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. What coffee flavored Coke product, introduced to a more adult audience in 2006, had just a 2-year run?
I think it was Coca-Cola Black.
Coca-Cola Black. That's the one.
I just drink Starbucks.
Yep. Same.
All right. What company was purchased by eBay in 2002 to replace BillPoint as the online site's preferred payment method?
No
I'm
idea.
going to say PayPal. I'm going to go with PayPal. It was PayPal.
Okay.
In 2020, eBay started using a different payment platform. So in 2002, they purchased PayPal, and in 2020, they started using something else. And I have no idea what it was because I haven't used eBay in a long time.
Me either.
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
I'm more
All right.
I
Amazon.
bought something a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. So can you guys hear me just as well over there? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
I'm sorry, what? I'm a smart ass. What can I say?
Yeah, well, at least some of you smart.
I'm not going to deny that one.
Which
Jason's
Vermont
comment
ice
is
cream
better-
company? Which Vermont ice cream
Good
company
comments.
sold to Unilever in 2000 was known for donating its ice cream waste to local farmers to feed their hogs?
Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, I'll say Ben and Jerry's.
Yep. The only flavor that the hogs don't seem to like is mint Oreo.
I like fish food.
Cherry
You
Garden.
like-
Fish food?
Yes, the one with the little chocolate fudge chunks of looks like fish.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
so good. So good.
All right. Which was the first series in the Real Housewives franchise? I think
New York,
I'm
wasn't
going
it?
with LA.
I'm gonna go with LA, like Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd go.
point.
But I would second Crystal because if it's not that one, I'd go New York too.
Okay, it was Orange County. There we go. Premiered in 2006. Okay, so that would be an LA based. What Fox drama depicts a teenage years of Ryan Atwood, a tough kid taken by the wealthy Coens of Orange County, California?
The OC.
The OC. The OC.
They gave it right away.
There we go. Okay. What was inscribed on the $1 yellow rubber? Blah, 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 blah.
Your tongue.
What was inscribed on the $1 yellow rubber bracelets made by Nike, which were soon millions of wrists in 2004?
Just
The
do
Nike
it.
symbol? I'll just do it. The Nike symbol.
I'm going to say Live Strong.
Yes, that's it.
Huh?
Because it was Lance Armstrong's.
It was Lance. It was Live Strong for Lance
Okay.
Armstrong. Yep. It was
Nope.
his charity for cancer research. What two-tone treat changed its slogan from America's favorite cookie to Milk's favorite cookie in 2004?
Oreo?
Oreo.
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 Oreo. All right. In 2004, what country was the first to ban all cigarette smoking in the workplace, pubs, and restaurants?
Netherlands.
Was it the Netherlands?
I was gonna say Norway. Yeah.
I was going to say the States must have followed.
Definitely not the States.
I was even joking and say Canada, but
I
Yeah.
know Canada did it very close to around the same time. It was Ireland.
Ah,
There we go. Okay. None of us were right on that one.
no.
At 2,716 and a half feet and more than 160 stories tall, the Burj Khalifa is located in what Middle Eastern city? Dubai. Yep, Dubai. It stood as the world's tallest building when it was completed in 2008.
Cool.
All right. In 2002, what 2002 film featured Nia Vardalos as a woman rebelling against her parents' wishes that she marry someone who is Greek?
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
My big fat Greek
Hands go
wedding.
up. Hands go up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. No. She's watching everybody else raise their hands and she's just spitting it out. Yes, my
I
big
made
fat
a
Greek
comment the other day to Kirk about we needed some Windex, and he looked at me and I said, "Right, you don't watch movies. Never mind."
Someone have a pimple?
He said his back was sore. And I said, "We just need some Windex."
Yep, that's the one. Okay. Ugh. What AC/DC song to Dewey Finn's Protégés play in the closing credits of the 2003 School of Rock?
Highway to Hell?
I'm going to say She Shook Me All Night. No.
Big ball.
I'm going to say She Shook Me All Night Long, but
Okay.
I know I'm wrong. It's a long way to the top if you
You
want
want to
to.
rock and roll.
There you go. Yep.
That makes sense.
Yep. What musical group and what musical group said bye 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 to Justin Timberlake, who left the quintet the year after the 2001 album Celebrity was released? Everybody. NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Backstreet Boys. New Kids on the Block.
I was going to say New Kids
No.
on the Block, but it wasn't them.
New Kids on the Block was too far.
I know,
That
I
was
know.
90s. That was
Being a
90s.
smart ass again. That was 80s.
80s. That was 89.
Yes, that was 80s. That's
Because
right.
Step by Step was what everybody in my grade 8 class wanted to do as our grad song. And me being in charge of the committee went to our principal, who is now a professor for the College of Music, and said, "We're doing something different than the class wants." And he said, "What did they pick?" And I told him, and he just went, "Oh."
Uh-huh. All right. What crowdsourcing website launched in 2009 to fund creative projects, winning the 2014 Webby Awards for Breakout of the Year? Okay, Rob?
Kickstarter?
That's my guess too. It was Kickstarter, yes.
Is it Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
No, it was Kickstarter. My nephew is a Kickstarter genius, let me tell you.
It
Mine
really
Yeah.
is.
Mine
Like
was
he was-
MySpace.
Your guess was MySpace?
My generation was MySpace.
Okay, honey, remember, you're younger than me
Just a little bit now.
by a long way. You're about the same age as Rob and Sam. You're about the same
Yeah.
age as Rob and Sam. Or I guess I should point this way, Rob and Sam.
Or whichever way they are. I forgot. You guys are backwards. I keep watching everybody going, you got to go this way.
I know. Yeah, I have to point at my spare bed when I want to point at Samara.
I put it
And
down
I'm
at
on the
you.
bed.
But then down in the corner has to be Rob. So,
Okay, I remember Pearl saying she was born in 78,
yeah,
which makes her the same age as me.
you're her
Yes.
age. Yes.
So you remember MySpace?
Actually, no, because
No.
computers online were not allowed.
In her house. Yeah, barely allowed in your school. No, I'm not kidding. I went to that school for a year.
Yeah. I remember you guys talking about. I also did Oregon Trail, but I was in elementary school.
Yes, same here.
Little Oregon Trail.
Oh, the pumpkin
Oregon
spice
Trail.
blondie smell amazing.
I'll bet that smells hitting now.
Oh, yes.
Smell-o-vision.
Bethany, you need to make another batch for me.
Can we not talk about anything that sounds anything like Starbucks? I'm a little bit of withdrawal here.
Yes.
I'll pay shipping if you send me some.
The
That would
closest
have to
one
be
is an
seven.
hour and a half away.
Yep.
And I was really tempted on Triple Star Day to go to PA.
There was a triple star day?
PA is the closest Starbucks.
When was the triple star day?
I don't know, the last couple days sometime. I saw it pop up on my screen.
This makes
and
me
I wanted
sad.
I wanted to cry. I said, Kirk, is there one anywhere closer than PA? And he goes, well, there's a company in Melfort that uses Starbucks cups, but they only do the coffee stuff.
Yeah, no. Nope. My latest one is for 35 bonus stars, order 2 days in a row. May 3rd to 5th before 11 a.m. So I'm
So
not
do
going to
you-
make it.
Do you guys have to use drop shipping if you guys ship to the U.S.? Like a third
Not-
party?
Not necessarily, no. No, it's just to ship to
Some
the
things
U.S.
we just simply, and some things we just simply can't get.
No,
you
to
don't
ship
have a
from
US
us to the
shipping.
U.S.
So
though.
if I ask Bethany to make me some blondie, pumpkin spice and blondie,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we
so
can
would you
send
guys?
that.
So would you guys wouldn't have to use a third party shipper? Can you guys ship to the?
Yeah,
No.
we could. It would. I would not guarantee that it would be all in one piece. It may be in many little crumbly pieces.
It might
but-
get eaten at the border.
Yeah, it might get eaten at the border. Yeah,
That's true.
the drug sniffing dogs might really enjoy it. I don't know.
Random inspections.
Yeah, random inspection.
Random
Actually,
inspection.
they may not send it because
It's a food
it's a food item. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
actually, that's a
food
very
items-
good point.
Have very tough time getting across either direction. So yeah.
Now, like if you order off Amazon, you can buy items from England and
Yes,
have them
we can.
shipped.
But that is
Yeah.
different. That's a
Well,
factory made type of thing.
Distributor. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It won't be just from like your Aunt May kind of thing.
So you guys wouldn't have it like if I wanted to buy something from forgive me, where are you guys from again? I mean, I know Canada.
Saskatchewan.
Okay.
Saskatchewan.
So if I wanted to buy something Saskatchewan factory made, you guys wouldn't have any problems shipping it
No
over
problem.
here.
Yep, no problem.
Well, we can ship food to a certain extent.
Not
I-
over an international
I
border.
think it has to be like prepackaged though. It can't be like I can't make something and send it to you. But if you want ketchup chips, we could send those
Yeah, we can send those.
or our Smarties.
Versus
Yeah,
your
which is-
Smartie.
Yeah, which is
Our
chocolate.
Smarties are like our Smarties are like M&Ms. They're not like
Yeah.
what you guys call Smarties, or we call rocket candies.
Mm-hmm.
And I like them all.
Yeah, I've been learning. Yeah,
We-
you guys are way different.
We actually ship quite a few John and I have spent a lot of money shipping boxes of candy and chips to the girls in the States. Because my
Mm.
old roommate's daughters are, daughter and son live in the States.
So, like,
Mhm.
are you like ketchup flavored potato chips?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're delicious.
they are.
Mm-hmm.
That is the most commonly requested item that
I can
John's
just see
kids
Pro
ask
going,
for.
that
Oh,
sounds
no.
wonderful.
Oh, it sounds no.
Ketchup chips, coffee crisps, maple cookies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maple syrup.
Maple
Yeah.
syrup.
Maple syrup, not from our area, but from the area where my daughter is and east of that. All east of Ontario. We'll
So
do
north of you,
and north, yes, just so straight north of you. Yeah.
north of you,
North of
east of
Iowa.
us.
Yeah.
Pearl
Okay.
Milk Company.
All right. Which of these critters was added to Barnum's Animal Crackers in response to a 2002 consumer poll? A koala, penguin, or walrus?
Well,
Penguin.
Penguin.
I'm going to say penguin because penguins are awesome. It was a koala. None of us were right. All right. Okay. Which character got a high-tech upgrade in a Super NES game in 1994 with memorable minecart levels and lots of bananas?
Oh.
Donkey.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong Country.
Yes. I shouldn't have done that. Irritated my throat. In which 1990s sitcom do the main characters hang out and kvetch at a diner called Monks? In what 1990s sitcom do the main characters hang out and kvetch at a diner called Monks? Oh, I think I know. Sam?
I'm gonna guess Seinfeld.
That's where I'm guessing too.
I've
No,
only ever watched like 2 episodes.
no, Seinfeld is
No.
right. I was looking at the wrong
Oh.
answer. I was looking
Friends was a
at the dog and
coffee
I'm like,
place.
yeah, okay. No, Seinfeld. Okay. What baseball pitcher who was born with only one hand incredibly pitched a no-hitter for the New York Yankees in September of 1993?
I should know that.
No idea, but that's a heck of a story.
Yeah.
It would be. Yeah.
He was an amazing pitcher. On the wrong team, of course, but you know.
Why didn't you play for the Jays?
Exactly.
No, he didn't.
Plum's also named Pearl. So when I saw that.
I have no idea.
Okay, so what was the pitcher's name? Jim Abbott.
Yeah.
Jim Abbott is the name of that pitcher.
My mom was a Toronto Blue Jays fanatic.
Like we all were at that time.
Oh no.
No. She was
She was beyond.
truly.
She knew. She wrote down all the stats. She knew in which game, which person got up to bat, how many times, what base they got to. Yeah, it was.
It was scary.
Did she collect the baseball cards too? I mean, yeah, the baseball cards too.
She had 3 or 4 of the really thick binders full, and then another smaller binder that was all stats. If you even tried to talk during the game, you got shushed.
Or water thrown at you.
Well, that was mainly for guests.
So I was the lucky one.
I can't remember all of your story, so I apologize. But is your mom still alive?
No, thank goodness.
I
Sorry.
share that feeling.
So was she? So did you? Were you able to save all that stuff that your mom, like all the binders and stuff?
I don't know what happened to it.
Hmm.
I'm assuming it probably went in the garage sale when they moved from the farm.
So well before she died.
Okay.
Next.
Oh, my mom would know this one. Okay. What kind of animal is April, the internet sensation who gave birth live on YouTube from a New York zoo in 2017?
Because I watched it.
So did my mom, using up all of my data.
Oh no.
Think I know.
Okay. Crystal?
Giraffe.
Giraffe.
Giraffe. All right. Which Yosemite peak did Alex Honnold reach without ropes in 2017? An incredible feat captured in the documentary Free Solo. I don't know the names of the Yosemite peaks.
I
Sam?
didn't know there was more than one.
Mount St. Helens?
No.
Okay.
No, that's in Washington.
Hmm.
El Capitan.
Ah.
Yes, he was the first, probably not the last, but the first to complete this rope free.
Well, congratulations.
Only Yosemite I know is Yosemite Sam.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that rabbit.
In the mobile game Subway Surfers, the players are what kind of artists? I'm going to say graffiti artists.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say graffiti.
Graffiti. Yep. Okay. I need to go get something different to drink. Can you be our trivia master?
Oh boy. Okay.
We could just do tell us about your trip there, Crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, don't.
That was just
Not a good trip.
it's been a day. We'll say
Aw.
that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay. If I can get answers, I'll get answers. Okay, what is the title of Michelle Obama's memoir released as a book in 2018 and as a documentary film in 2020?
Something to do with my first lady, I thought.
No idea.
I remember seeing the cover.
Yeah.
I think you're one up on me on that one. I don't even remember seeing it.
I live in a house that watches American news.
I don't watch news, so
No, me neither.
Neither do I. It's too depressing.
yep. It was called Becoming.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Who directed Boy, Hunter for the Wilder People, and Jojo Rabbit?
He directed one of the Thor movies. Taika Waititi.
Yep. It's a good thing you said it because I would never have been able to pronounce that.
It's a weird name.
What soccer player won the Golden Ball Award after the 2014 World Cup, even though his team lost in the final to Germany 1-0?
Pele.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Lionel Messi.
Eh,
Okay.
okay. Sure.
She's not back yet.
He's probably trying to steal some of those pumpkin spice blondies.
Yeah. She'll
I
eat them
don't
on.
know.
Blame her.
And she'll eat them while, and we'll be drooling over here.
All I know is something smells good and my tummy's starting to rumble.
That's what you're smelling, Crystal.
Yeah, it's those blonde.
Smells good. Which U.S. snowboarder was known as, oh my goodness, two Pomodoro Volante at the 2006 Winter Games in
Oh.
Torino, Italy?
Oh.
You got this, Rob.
I was going to say Shaun White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why the name Mark Andrews was coming to my head. It was Shaun White.
He's the only snowboarder I know.
It means the flying tomato in reference to his red hair.
Oh.
Shaun White?
Yeah.
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 She's back.
She's back.
So
Yes.
did you steal a cookie, Kim?
They're not cookies, they're blondies. They're
Blondies.
they're not yet cut. They're still very
Oh.
warm from the oven. So
That wasn't cool.
they are cut.
No, now
Like-
see, she's gonna eat one now.
Oh, still very warm. Okay. Okay.
Which item owned by Shoeless Joe Jackson, a White Sox baseball player in the early 20th century, sold for $577,610 on eBay in 2001? A cap, a bat, or a glove?
I want to say a
I was
glove.
gonna say his shoes because that'd be ironic.
Yeah.
Shoes too.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm gonna say his glove.
I'm gonna say hat.
His bat.
His bat.
Nicknamed Black Betsy, the 36-inch long bat is made of hickory wood.
Okay.
Huh.
There you go.
Which teams are on the diamond when Ruben Rivera's gaffe was called in the play-by-play as the worst base running in the history of the game?
I don't know.
His team and another team. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Yankees and Mets.
sure.
Her.
Arizona Diamondbacks and San Francisco Giants. John Miller was the announcer for the 2003 game.
All right.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. Which former politician narrated the documentary An Inconvenient Truth, which warned about climate change?
Oh,
Jack Perry.
Al Gore.
Al Gore. He won the Nobel Peace Prize for doing a PowerPoint presentation when Elena Seckinger, who had saved hundreds of babies during the Second World War, she was nominated that year and she died.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
so she couldn't be nominated. Like, honestly, just I was so annoyed when I found that out. It was years later that I found it out, but when I did, oh my word.
They still should have given it to her.
I agree. They both should have given it to her. All right. In 2007, The third baseman for the Yankees became the youngest MLB player to score 500 home runs. What third baseman for the Yankees became the youngest MLB to score 500 home runs?
Mm.
Would one similar to this?
We did. I'm going to say A-Rod. No, or is it Sammy Sosa?
No, it wouldn't be Sammy Sosa.
Okay, so A-Rod. I'm going to say
A-Rod.
A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez, that's the one. His dad was a former pro catcher in the Dominican Republic. Oh, cool.
Which would be the farm team for Toronto Blue Jays.
The Dominican one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Simon Cowell was the first of the original 3 judges to leave American Idol. True or false?
False.
He's still there.
No,
He's stuck
False.
around.
Paula Abdul was the first. She left in 2009. He left in 2010.
But
I
keep
shared
coming
a
up.
video today on Facebook for those of you who have me on Facebook. Somebody sang, what the hell song is it? I can't think of what song it is now, but it is Simon Cowell's absolutely the song he hates more than anything else. And she sang it on whatever show he's doing right now, America's Got Talent or whatever. And as soon as she started the music, you just watch him go like this, right? And then just blows it out of the park. And he's like, so yeah, you've just now made that my favorite song. Like she just blew it
It's
away.
either
Wow.
Tomorrow or Over the Rainbow. One or the
Over the
other.
rainbow. It was over the rainbow, I think.
Over the Rainbow, yeah.
No, tomorrow. Might have been
I'm-
tomorrow because I think she said something about Annie.
Yeah, I was sure it was Tomorrow, but
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. But yeah, like
Yeah.
she just blew it out of the park. Like it was amazing.
yeah.
So now watch how many auditions he's gonna get with that song.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh. Yeah, that's scary.
He's gonna
Well-
hate it again.
Well, we've got about 4 minutes before it's been 2 hours, so let's finish one more card and clean up for the day. What 16-year-old superstar to be became the youngest player ever to tee off in a PGA tournament in 1992 at the Nissan Los Angeles Open?
Tiger Woods.
Yep.
Sure.
Thanks for raising your hand, Pearl. Appreciate that.
Sorry.
Tiger Woods.
That old game.
Yep, Tiger Woods. Because I gave her heck about it, I had to do it to you too. So, all right. What computer programming language, which sounds more like a barista's concoction, was invented in 1995?
Java.
JavaScript.
Sorry.
Uh-huh. Yep, it was Java.
Java sucks, just so you know.
Okay, and what first man to orbit Earth also became the oldest person to fly in space when he blasted off the Space Shuttle Discovery in 1998 at age 77?
Shatner.
No.
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 Armstrong.
No. I can see his face.
No idea.
Neil.
That's
Oh.
Armstrong.
Okay.
And it was John Glenn.
John Glenn.
I was thinking Glenn. I was thinking Glenn. I'm like, but
I
that's
was
not his
thinking
name.
Aldrin.
Yep.
Shatner just recently went into space.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was his
Shatner
first
in his
time.
face.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Shatner came to Bloomington, which is an hour north of me, for the eclipse.
Oh, cool. That's cool. My daughter went to Montreal to see it with her boyfriend.
1 second.
So, did you guys get a full eclipse?
Not where we are,
No.
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 No. Out east,
I mean,
they would have.
and even if we would have been in the right path, it was cloudy and gross that day.
See, Indiana got a full eclipse,
Nice.
so it was nice for 4 minutes. That 4 minutes of dark.
Yeah. Yeah. I've heard it was just incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. Rob is looking through some stuff.
I'm curious what he's digging out. Oh, yes.
Ah,
Oh!
Robin Will Shatner. All right.
I had a feeling that's what was coming out.
I have like 10 years of pictures here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, just so that we can brag, I want Crystal and I to have a bite of our blondies.
What
Go
are they
ahead.
supposed to- What are
Pumpkin
they like?
spice.
What are they like?
I don't know. I haven't had one. Oh, here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mazel tov.
Yeah,
There
Mazel
better
tov.
be one left for me tomorrow.
There will be.
Are you making or make another
Like,
batch?
maybe not. Mm.
Well,
And
you
don't
could
give
like
it to Benny.
you could like factory make them, and not factory make them, but factory wrap them, and tell me how much shipping is.
Fake factory wrap. I like it.
That's right.
There you
Shrink
go.
wrap.
They won't know. Just put kind of look.
Put
So you're
some
coming-
fake
you're coming
company
tomorrow,
sounding
Sarah?
name.
She's staying here tomorrow night.
Oh.
You were staying here
That
one
was
night?
last year.
That was last year.
Wow.
I have one of those too.
I thought I was staying longer.
Sorry.
So
I'm
are
gonna
they
have
good?
a Carrie Ellis this year.
Do what, Samara?
I'm gonna have a picture of me and Carrie Ellis this year.
Oh, you are going to get the big.
Tomorrow.
She wants me to help her become Tinkerbell. So it helps if she stays overnight. And then,
Yeah, I decided day 2 makes more sense for that.
we had a miscommunication.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, and you can meet the dog. He's going to be sticking around with us for the weekend. So
So you just need some coffee with those.
exactly. Mm-hmm.
Bethany!
French vanilla creamer.
Oh
With the
yes.
pumpkin spice blondie.
Hola Maritza, ¿cómo estás?
Or pumpkin spice creamer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. Pumpkin spice
I
creamer.
got caramel waffle cookie creamer.
Oh,
Ooh.
hang
Oh my
on.
God.
Sounds good.
I think we might have that one in the fridge. Or no, we have pecan waffle something or other in a like the sugar-free syrup bottles. We've got those.
Oh.
You want to hear a travesty?
Hmm.
Rob will understand the travesty of this even more. So there's these spring rolls.
All she had to say was spring rolls. I know where this is going.
So there's these spring rolls that like Jason goes on and on and on about all the time. But Rob and I can barely ever find them because, well, the day I went to the store, I'm like, I can't find these. I'm talking to Rob. What did they come in? Jason finally actually pulls over on the side of the highway to take a picture. And I'm like, that's your car seat. He goes, well, yeah, I just bought a bunch. I'm like, you mean at the store I'm at? It's like, I left 2 packages. Anyway, so it's really hard to find them. I've never got the chicken ones. I sent Rob and Jason a picture yesterday. I said, apparently you just have to go to Nipple, and there was like 12 of each flavor up here. And then I got them home, all excited, and telling everybody how wonderful they were. So we made the chicken ones, and I burnt them.
Oh
The
no!
whole package.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, and
I
what's
still
even
hate
worse?
them.
What's even worse? Her boyfriend is an amazing cook. Yeah.
He made homemade stir fry. I made burnt spring rolls. They weren't actually burnt like inedible. Just one end was way too dark, and the one I dropped on the floor actually shattered. It was
So
great.
when you-
I
so
felt
when
really
you-
awful.
So when
Yes!
you guys go out to eat, does he critique everything?
No.
No. No, he's
It's
not
like
a food snob.
dating
He's just
Gordon.
amazing.
My ex-husband did that. He was a chef. And no matter
Mm.
where we went, it was a critique of everything. I'm like, can you just stop, please?
Yeah.
I want to eat.
I have ate. I'm sure I've gained weight, but it's all healthy food. But like, he's made a stir fry. He's made smoked chicken. He made. I don't even know what all he's made. Like, I can't even go through it. Like, we had pancakes that were like blueberry pancakes, but they were made with oats
Mm.
and stuff. And, oh my
Ooh.
god, they were so good.
Hey,
Like,
Cosmic.
yeah, just awesome.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I made moink rolls, and he thought those were amazing, so that was good.
Okay,
And
now
then
you have
I
to
made
describe what moink rolls
I made
are because I'm
lazy
not the
pierogi
only one who's
casserole.
never heard of it.
Yeah, you're gonna describe to us what those are.
Moink rolls. Okay. So everybody's seen a sushi roll, right?
Yes.
So what a moink roll is it's rolled like a sushi roll, but the outside layer is bacon. The next layer is ground beef. And you use like a barbecue rub in it in the beef. And then you take like a chunk that's about this big around the whole thing as your inside where you'd put veggies or whatever of cheese, some kind of cheese, and then you roll it up. And then you slather it in barbecue sauce. And the actual directions, which I've never had them with the actual directions, but it's to smoke it. And then when it's done, and you glaze it with barbecue sauce a few times. And then when it's done, you put another layer of barbecue sauce and you roll it in crushed up Doritos. It's really good.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're making that tomorrow night for supper, is what you're saying.
So can you like factory wrap that in I'll send you shipping?
I could get Kim to post the recipe because it is ridiculously easy.
Okay.
I don't have a sushi wrap thing. I literally just use a piece of saran wrap.
Saran wrap works very well. Yeah.
The biggest tip I have if you try to make this is save a little bit of the ground meat to plug the ends where the cheese are, or when you're cooking it in the oven, it all cooks out into the pan.
That makes a lot of sense.
I also recommend the cheesy Doritos, like the nacho cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're
Okay.
delicious. And yeah, Kirk thought those were pretty damn good. And then the next night we had lazy cabbage casserole.
Lazy cabbage rolls.
Lazy
Yeah.
cabbage roll casserole. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we had when Gwen was here.
Yep.
We
Bethany
don't have a lot left.
house if you were making it, because just the smell of the cabbage and tomato just makes her sick.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, no, not so good.
We definitely won't make that one then.
Okay. So Pearl, it would probably be cheaper for you to come up to Canada and visit us than for us to mail down all this yummy food.
Probably. Yeah.
Kim's got a really nice guest room. That's where they are right now. They're sitting in the guest room.
Okay, so here, I'll show you my guest room. So there's this. Then we go around here. That's the bed.
Which is ridiculously high.
It is ridiculously high. There's a step stool to get into it because, you know,
I'm short.
she's short, I'm short, Sam's short. So, okay, so we got,
Sam can't use the step stool though.
oh, true. But she has a boyfriend now who can lift her up. Okay, so
Get in and it's just right at my butt height. And all the
Okay,
Kim artwork everywhere.
the paintings. Oh, and of course, there we go. And more artwork, and we're back to the middle. Okay. All right, so that's my guest room.
I like it.
Almost done card 2.
Yay.
Oh, very nice. Make a wish.
And all I've got so far on the inside are these awesome sticker flowers I found at the dollar store up here.
Woohoo.
Hey, dollar store
It's
sticker
gonna be-
flowers are just as good.
Mhm.
Yep. Well, and they're like this weird fabricy stuff with glitter on it. They're pretty cool.
Oh,
And they were
Cool.
only $2.
There you go.
I might have made Gwen make me leave the store at $47.
Those are rookie numbers.
It's
yeah.
like, get me the hell out of here. I've already spent $41. And then we found Pop Rocks.
Did you get enough for the class? This is the question.
Yeah.
I only got 4 packages. They were $1.75 a package.
Oh my. But that's cheaper than you'll find them in other places. So
That's true.
yeah.
And they
Yeah.
had like they had pop rocks and then they had shock rocks, so off brand. But they had between them, they had like 10 different flavors.
Yep.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to go back and get some more flavors next week. Or the week
Yeah.
after, I guess.
What's the conversion rate, money wise?
Let me look it up.
Do you guys convert?
If you give us full dollar bills, yes, the stores will convert, but not if you give us change.
So right now,
$1.37 Canadian is $1 American.
yeah, that's not so bad right now.
There you go.
So the $1.75, is it Canadian $1.75 or
It's Canadian. So okay,
$1.37. So if we were to go to the States, we would pay $1.37
Mhm.
for anything that costs $1 for you.
Okay.
So my package of the Pop Rocks cost me No, I don't want to unlock something that costs $20. Thank you. Yeah, it would have been $1.27 each, so cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Because with tax, our $1.25
Oh yeah, that was before tax. That was
Yeah.
before tax too.
is $1.35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But the commute's what's going to kill us getting down there to get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost time for a haircut.
Mhm.
I love her short hair.
I do too.
So they
Yes.
were $1.42 each with tax.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's fair.
There was so many flavors. There was grape and cherry cola and bubble gum and cotton candy and
Ooh,
so many flavors. There's
ooh.
yeah.
Hmm.
And Gwen got a 1-pack specifically just to give to the cats. To her son's cat. Huh?
Give to the cats.
Yes, give to her son's cats.
Wow.
Apparently
Oh.
they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh my word.
that seems kind of cruel. She's like, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, Gwen
That's
is.
kind of like, I'm opening my first package. I'm kind of like, hey, Benny.
Yeah.
I didn't do it though. I was a good girlfriend. I didn't feed the dog Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I need a guest on Thursday, Sam. What are you up to?
Thursday, I have a doctor's appointment and then I'm driving to Nipawin.
Okay, fine. Okay. I was thinking of having you and Gwen on to talk about internet dating.
For evening, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I might be here by then.
Okay. Let me know.
Let me look at what time I'm leaving. Is Daddy home? Daddy's home.
We're going to end the stream right now. So I will talk to y'all another time, but we can stay on and we can chat after and do the whole continue on of this conversation. See you later.
Miss Trivia.